Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad Ali from CML InfoTech. Today, day 13, Part-02, we're going to talk about DHCP relay agent. As I stated before, system from VLAN 10 has taken IP from the DHCP server, which is 192.168.10.1. However, system which belongs to VLAN 20 coming under 192.168.20.0/24 networks are unable to take an IP from the DHCP server. So we're going to discuss about the reason and the solution for this, inshallah. So if you look into the design, you have a switch which is acting as a DHCP server. You have a system port number F01, port number F02, port number F03, which is in VLAN 10. And you have a system, let's say F0/4, F0/5, F0/6, which is in VLAN 20, 192.168.20.0, and here it is 192.168.10.020. Okay, I have a DHCP server. I have a DHCP server which is 192.168.10.124 connected to port 07, which is in the VLAN 10. So here, let me round it. This is in the VLAN 10, and let's say this is in the VLAN 20. So now what's going on here? So let's say when a system from network 10 network is trying to get an IP, it goes to the DHCP port. I mean, it's go to the port, and this port is a part of the VLAN 10. So the broadcast information goes to every port, including port number 7, because this port number 7 belongs to VLAN 10, having same range of IP. I mean, same IP within the network. So the DHCP request coming from port number 1, 2, 3 also goes to port number 7, and they will be releasing the IP address from the DHCP acknowledgement request, etc. Same time, this DHCP server also occupied IP for VLAN 20, or we configured pool of IP for VLAN 20. Now, when a system from VLAN 20 forwarding to port number 40 to know where the DHCP server, that request is going to all the ports within that VLAN. I mean, the broadcast will reach to within the same network or within the same VLAN only. It goes to port number 5 and port number 6. These are edge devices where they cannot have the facility to release the IP because the DHCP located in port number 7, which is on the different VLAN. So this request is not reaching to the port number 7. That is the reason or the DHCP server is not knowing that somebody is asking me to get an IP from VLAN 20 or 20 range. Okay, now what we need to do, this request is also going to the gateway interface, which is interface VLAN 20. So we need to inform to the interface VLAN 20 if any request coming in terms of DHCP request to the interface VLAN 20, please forward it to the server. Got the point? Any request or any device from VLAN 20 would requesting for DHCP service towards to DHCP server, which also reach to the gateway, which is interface VLAN 20, should pass those information into a DHCP server, which is located on the different network. So we need to inform the actual DHCP server IP into this port, which is called IP helper address. So let's say I'm gonna on the core switch where the VLAN interface, where the DHCP configured, the on the core switch, we will go to interface VLAN 20 IP helper address space IP of DHCP. We need to inform that. So if you look into the design, you can see no IP is released by the system within the VLAN 20. So let me go back to the DHCP server. Enable CCNA config key. Do show run. Let me see the VLAN IP. Do show run section VLAN 20. Do show run or show IP INT brief. You can see that VLAN 20 having IP address 20.254. So let me go to interface VLAN 20 IP helper IP helper address 192.168.10.1. Write memory show run section helper address. Yes, 192.168.10. Now going back to the design. We look into the PC4. You can see the IP 20.251 is released from the DHCP server. And here also from PC5, which is taken 20.52. System has released the IP from the DHCP server after we define the IP helper address. Yeah, even PC10 has taken IP 10.253, which is the same VLAN. So let me go back to check the system, which is under VLAN 20 of the different switch, which is PC9. Let me have a look on this as well. IP configuration. This is the old IP 20.13. Now we'll go to check with the DHCP server. Has taken 20.54. So this is the way that we need to define an IP address, even in the DHCP relay agent. So when the DHCP relay agent will come to the picture, if you think that your DHCP server somewhere in your network and your edge devices or the device who needs the IP address are not in the same network of the DHCP server, then you need to have the DHCP relay agent configuration. Okay. So hope you understood today's session. So thank you. Have a good time. I would recommend you to do the configuration as much as possible, the maximum level of configuration. So in order for you to clearly understand. So reach me back if you have any concern, any doubts regarding the topic. Inshallah. Thank you. Have a good day.